Alright guys, so this is going to break down Taylor Swift's website. Now it's worthwhile mentioning that if you're new to this channel, obviously Taylor Swift has released her Lover album and so her website has completely changed. So this will talk you through the different sort of techniques that are used on this particular website, but I am going to annotate and break down her recent website so that you guys can use that in your exams as well. Okay, so if we're looking at this website as a whole, the first thing that we're going to consider is the fact that sort of websites come with their own icons and their own imagery. So the tabs that we've got at the top of the home page are part of the web browser. They're going to open different web pages. We've also got this URL at the top, which, as we've said before, contains breadcrumbs. So you can see at the minute we're just on taylorswift.com. This is the home page. But if we were to go to events, we might find that a little bit has been added onto that URL to show the journey that we've taken to get to that particular page. Now the white banner at the top blends into the background. I know it doesn't look particularly white in this screenshot, but it does blend into the background, and that maintains the house style as a whole. It offers different tabs for further information that the demographic can go to get different pieces of news and different kinds of news. We've also got icons at the very top of the page in the right hand side that conduct a variety of functions, but a lot of those are going to be repeated as we go down the video. Now we've got Taylor Swift written in a serif font. This indicates a sense of seriousness, which this entire album was about. And she's also presented in a very monochromatic way. Monochromatic means sort of like one or two shades, one or two colours, and in this instance we're looking at black and white. So this kit creates a sort of edgy personality. We've got a close-up shot that we've got here so that her sort of face and her expression is emphasized, but it's also shot from a very slight high angle, so we can see that we're looking up at her slightly, and that makes her seem powerful and strong, almost like she's looking down on us. Now further below the scroll line, which would appear sort of just underneath where Taylor is cut off, we've got a collage of different images. All of these images are taken in muted colours. There's not a lot of high key lighting here, and a lot of the clothing is branded to keep in with the current tour, which is what we'd expect from a website. Now the theme of the album and the tour is shown throughout their clothing. We've got images of Taylor Swift similar to what we've got at the top of the page in some of the clothing, and it's also in camo gear as well. It makes the whole group look a little bit like they're an army, almost perhaps like they're defending Taylor Swift, which was again a link to this reputation theme. Now convergent media is shown through the embedded YouTube video that we've got here. And we've also got arrows which connote and suggest to us that there's more features that we can view if we click left or right here to scroll through the different images. As we said, the home screen itself ends at that line, so it's very, very minimal. What you see when you first go to this website is very minimal compared to other websites. All we've got is that image of Taylor Swift and the links at the top. It's not until we scroll down that we get more information. Now the stylized font for the name Reputation is something that's normally associated with the rap genre, so this could indicate a darker side to Swift's personality, and it could also show her versatility in that she's branching out into these different genres. It's worthwhile noting that although it's stylized, it is still serif, so it does still have this serious formal connotation to it. And we've also got black serif font, which we can see in the background, almost like this newspaper style article, which is faded in and out in this screenshot here. That's actually on a loop, so it fades in and out of focus as you're on the home screen, which provides a combination of not only print images, still and static images, but moving images as well, which gives us a little bit more interest. Now the home screen doesn't end here, there's a little bit more to it, which was at the bottom of the page. The news section here, we've got some of the stories that are repeated, so we've seen this shot of Taylor Swift before. This is to signify its importance and also shows that it's very recent. We've also got a poster which is included on the left hand side. Now this is in direct opposition to the website's theme, because here she seems much darker. It's got a sort of horror theme to it, which we can guess from the red tones that we've got and the black as well. We've got buzzwords here that are used, so best, and that's also a superlative as well. It promotes her and also exaggerates her appeal as well, suggesting that she's not just, you know, your average everyday artist, that there is some sort of proof behind all the claims that are being made here. Now the plus symbol that we've got is recognisable, and as we would guess, it does expand the news section to give greater deal on news stories. I've not actually done that here, but that is something that you could do. And you can actually get back to this website. It's worthwhile noting. I'll pop a link to the way that you can do that in the description box below. Now the heading at the bottom of the page makes a direct appeal to the demographic. It's an imperative, connect with Taylor. It makes us feel like we need to do this. And it's also implying a more personal connection that we get to this artist compared to others. By including her first name, it makes it seem more personal. So it's almost like if we click on any of these social media links, we're actually going to be speaking to her directly and not just somebody managing that account. Now the red icons here provide convergence because they're recognisable symbols that we would know. It also allows us to interact not only with Taylor Swift herself, but also with the large fan base. So it's a way of fans connecting with people who are like-minded. The legal print at the bottom is small. It's placed alongside copyright information, which is really important actually. If you're keeping up to date with any of the Taylor Swift news, you'll know how important copyright is at this point in time. And finally, we've got date stamps at the top. These are designed to inform us, which is sort of a link to Bloomler and Katz, because we can tell how relevant and up to date this news is. Key stories are obviously going to be the ones that are selected to appear on the home page, and they'll be selected based on the level of importance. So this is again a link back to that Galton and Rouge theory that I talked through in the theories video, which I'll hopefully try and pop a link to up in the top corner. Hopefully this was useful for you guys. We've got quite a few key terms here because we've been picking apart a website. Perhaps have a go at picking apart the Lover website yourself before I get there. See what you get, see what you jot down, so that when I do that video we can compare, and you can leave comments in the comments section below. You can also get in touch with me through Twitter at media_revision, and if you haven't yet subscribed, please do hit the button below, and if you hit the bell icon next to it, you get instant notifications every time I post a new video. See you guys later for the next video.